Yeezy releases are now confirmed to be returning again, at least for the next year, and it looks like we have a lot of good ones on the way. In the last video, we discussed the initial rumors regarding the fact that Kanye or Kanye West seemed to have reached some agreement with Adidas, but these weren't deriving from the most credible sources at the time. However, you'll also recall, in that video I tried to rationalize why it would simply be the most financially sound decision for Adidas to make in the long run. So regardless if those rumors were true or not, the point of the video was to illustrate that reaching an agreement was still extremely probable. Regardless of potential boycotts on other Adidas products, regardless of their ESG score decreasing, potentially hindering investments, we came to the conclusion that Yeezy simply generated too much revenue alone, especially to take a complete loss on the already existing product produced. Well, now we have one of the most credible Yeezy news sources confirming that Yeezys will indeed be releasing again soon, and that is Yeezy Mafia. With that great news, we also got some more relevant information from them. First of all, part of the proceeds will be going to international organizations. The way I see it, this is essentially their way of compensating for working with Kanye, given his recent controversial statements. In the board's eyes, this will likely reduce the risk in their ESG score decreasing, since this collaboration will still be doing some good. Pretty clever business if you ask me. We also know that Kanye did indeed get his 15%. It also appears that the Yeezy branding will remain on all these pairs, so we will not be getting any non-Yeezys after all. All these should have the official Yeezy branding on both the sneakers and the packaging. Yeezy Mafia also estimates that this will be around 1 year's worth of Yeezy releases if Adidas paces them properly, which I do think is very probable given how much stock they already have. However, I do think that it is possible that we may see some form of an extension if things go smoothly over the next year and shareholders are pleased with this agreement. I mean, Kanye's new office does happen to be right next to the Adidas store in Los Angeles. This could have been purely out of spite knowing Kanye's personality, but we can't be sure of that. Regardless, I do think that it is very possible that this next year is simply a testing waters phase. While it may seem unethical to some at Adidas, at the end of the day, they have a fiduciary duty to look out for the shareholders' best interest. All that really matters at the end of the day is the bottom line. And that's also why I found the recent shareholder lawsuit pretty funny, but that's a video for another day. Anyway, it was also confirmed that so far this is just remaining stock. In other words, stock that has already been produced, such as restocks of already released products, as well as leaks of produced pairs that we have seen in the news. I'll go through a list of some that will most likely be seen. Now, to preface the list of them, while I think we will be seeing some official releases, those of which having their own marketing like usual, I think a majority of the stock, especially for already released pairs, will probably just drop through the Adidas Confirmed app with little to no news surrounding them. In other words, I think we'll start seeing a bunch of random exclusive access drops just pop up for already released pairs that they have remaining stock of, like the red stripe Yeezy 350s, turtle doves, etc. Hence, I would say you should try to get access to an Adidas Confirmed app monitor. Endurance does happen to have a monitor for the Confirmed app and everything else you could possibly imagine, along with much more even outside of sneakers, such as free software, low-key flips reselling, Nike early info, free and discounted food, price glitches and loops, and much more. There will be a limited restock for Endurance tomorrow, May 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. CET. You can feel free to follow the Twitter if you happen to be interested. Now, with all that said, what are some of the pairs that we may potentially be seeing? As I said, there will be a lot of pairs that have not released yet, as well as pairs that already did release that Adidas still has to sell at their factory. So I'll just list a few of these probable pairs, but they are still not 100% confirmed, of course. First of all, of course, we have the highly anticipated Yeezy 350 Pirate Black to finally return. I think this is what most of us are most excited for, whether it's for personal or resale purposes. We should also see some more Yeezy 350 Turtle Doves release. Again, this might just be through some exclusive access or random app shop drop, we'll see of course. Then we should also be seeing the Yeezy 350 Cinder Reflective, the Yeezy 350 Core Red, one of the infamous Black Friday pairs, the Yeezy 350 Hyperspace, the Yeezy 350 MX Blue, the Yeezy 350 Onyx, the Yeezy 700 MNVN Bone, the Yeezy 700 MNVN Washed Cream, the Yeezy 350 Granite, this is another one of the new pairs, the Yeezy 700 High Res, the Yeezy 700 Sulfur Yellow, the Yeezy 700 V2 Tephra, the Yeezy Basketball Knit Onyx, the Yeezy Foam Runner Flax, the Yeezy Knit Faded Azure, the Yeezy Slide Granite, and the Yeezy Slide Azure. This is another pair that we have not seen before. Anyway, that'll conclude it for today. You can feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, or maybe if you learned a thing or two. Remember, there's going to be a limited endurance restock tomorrow, May 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can make sure to follow Twitter if you're interested. Subscribe and enable post notifications. This way you stay 100% updated on all hyped releases. And follow my Twitter, KeithAdam10, for urgent updates like shock drops and restocks. But with that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and of course, good luck on these upcoming releases.
You can now live with your own family. Where did that bring you? Back to me.